Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be doing the review of the 1996 movie Jingle All The Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Rita Wilson, Sinbad, Phil Hartman, and Jake Lloyd. Of course, Jake Lloyd from the other movie was famous for like 3 years later with being young Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. Of course, this movie, I felt this movie came out like about a decade too late, or at least 12 to 13 years too late. And I get into the reason why. Because this movie is of course a Christmas movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger as a workaholic who at the last minute of Christmas Eve tries to get his son, played by Jake Lloyd, the hottest toy for that Christmas season, which was a 6-inch long, it's about maybe 6 to 10 inches long, doll action figure called Turbo Man. And instead of getting this doll 2-3 weeks earlier, he waited till like the last minute on Christmas Eve to get the doll for his son. And he is competing with the comedian Sinbad, who of course was in the TV show A Different World, which I think just recently ended at that time, or almost ended a couple years earlier. And the two of them were competing to get this doll. And of course, there's a lot of physical comedy in this movie, with Schwarzenegger trying to get this, and Sinbad, the two of them, trying to get this doll. And it's an action figure, but it's really a doll. And what happened is that with all the series of circumstances, he tried to get a contest Schwarzenegger trying to get a contest from a radio station, but it was a gift certificate for a doll down the line, after Christmas, not before Christmas. He went to several stores with Al. He even tried a Santa Claus, but with Jim Belushi, who stiffed him. It was not an authentic doll. It was like a counterfeit doll. All this crazy stuff. And then Schwarzenegger gets caught into this Christmas parade in the town they were in Minnesota, and he ends up getting dressed as Turbo Man in this parade. And Sinbad, because he found out what Schwarzenegger was doing, so Sinbad gets dressed up as Turbo Man's villain, so he can steal the doll from Schwarzenegger, because he knows that Schwarzenegger is supposed to give a Turbo Man, I should say, at this parade, supposed to give the doll to a kid, and think, I give this kid to my own son, the Turbo Man doll, to my own kid, so we have the doll for Christmas. So that was Schwarzenegger's idea. And Sinbad figured out what he was doing, and tries to steal the doll, chases this kid up a building on a Merry Christmas sign on this building, and it was very, very dangerous. It's a miracle that nobody got seriously hurt during this stunt. True, it's a movie, and they take all the precautions so that nobody could get seriously hurt. But just to see this kid holding the doll in one hand and climbing up this fire escape to this building, it was really over the top, silliness. That's over a doll. So long story short, at the end, Jake Lloyd gives the Turbo Man doll to Sinbad at the end of the movie, and said, I don't need a Turbo Man doll because the real Turbo Man is my father. Come on, that's so effing lame. That's bullshit. That is such bullshit. That's such a bullshit ending to this movie, and that's unbelievable. I know I did a really quick review on this, but the reason why I said at the top of this review that this movie came about like 12 years out too late, and also too early. That's why I feel that this movie got pretty mediocre. It was a popular comedy, and it's really different to see Schwarzenegger do a physical comedy like this. And that's basically what it is. It's a physical Christmas comedy. But the reason why I say it came out too late was because in 1980, I think it was like 83, in 83, 84, when he had the real height of a doll where people were going crazy for this one doll. And that was the Cabbage Patch dolls back in, I think it was like 83, 84. And you can see clips of it on I think that those clips on YouTube, or you can check out the I Love the 80s shows from VH1 that's uploaded here on YouTube, and you can see those. I love the 80s. I think it was 83 and 84 when people were going crazy for the Cabbage Patch dolls. So if this movie was made back then in the 80s, 84, or even 85. I mean, after the whole Cabbage Patch thing, the Cabbage Patch doll thing, it would have been a more popular movie, or more of a quote favorite movie, because it just came off of the Cabbage Patch doll frenzy. And when the movie came out, and when Jingle All The Way came out in 1996, it was just before the Tickle Me Elmo thing. So it's in between those years of the Cabbage Patch doll frenzy, back in the 80s, and the Tickle Me Elmo thing doll in the late 90s. So it's in between those years, and it was like too early for the Tickle Me Elmo and too late for the Cabbage Patch dolls. So that's why I don't think. I mean, watch this. This is like the first time in a long time I've seen Jingle All The Way. I wasn't that crazy about it the first time, because it reminded me too much of the Cabbage Patch doll thing. So, and I hated the Cabbage Patch dolls. So thankfully my parents never bought us one, because we were getting too old to collect dolls at that time. But it was just too crazy. That's what the Superman thing reminded me of, was the Cabbage Patch thing back in the 80s, and it was just too many bad memories of the stupid cat. The people going crazy, but it's this ugly looking doll, and that's what and people were going crazy in this movie about a fictional doll. Superman was a fictional character, and the people were going, that's a cuckoo over it. And just reminded me too much of that. That's why I didn't really care for Jingle All The Way. So that's my review of Jingle All The Way. Please click on the video, please rate it. Please subscribe to my channel, and please forward this video on your Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews on my YouTube channel at rallyc.com, so WDY, rallyc.com, so homepage for my reviewer, Chris Lee Moore. And please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.